Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
It's William and Andrew here at Allegory Gallery. Thank you for joining us today. It's a nice day. It's a hot day.
It was super rainy earlier.
Yeah, it poured. We kept watching because we're going to start doing trials on painting the cottage since we picked up stuff for that.
Well, I don't know if they know about that. Did they?
I think we talked about that yesterday.
Did we talk about it?
We talked about our day. We went and got paint.
Did we talk about the sprayer?
I think so.
Did y'all see that? I mean, I wrote about it in the middle of the night, but I don't know if that counts.
I think we mentioned it real quick, but yeah, so
It was not because we were playing.
I know you were popping us everywhere.
With me. Oh, look at him. Delighted with his slander.
I tried to tell everyone what was happening yesterday, and
Mhm.
he said we didn't even talk about my thing on Saturday.
Look at him. He hopscotched it, and then he's gonna blame me.
So tell him,
Bless
Andrew, what we
your
did.
heart.
Tell him, Andrew, what we did.
Poor Andrew.
Long suffering.
That's on your gravestone, not mine. They're gonna be long suffering William.
It's yeah. Okay. Susie, hi Susie. Thanks for being here. Our neighbor.
Howdy.
So yesterday we stopped in at Lowe's and we got some paint samples. And by samples we mean a gallon of paint.
Is pretty much settled.
Yes. The trim is going to be green.
Because
a
it's
deep
green now, and I don't want to mess with it.
And we like that green.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be eggplant house.
It's going to be an eggplant house. Green trim with a nice deep purple body.
And a gray primer.
I
don't think we need it.
I don't know. We'll try it both ways, maybe.
So we're gonna need it.
Yeah, we'll try it both ways.
But since we bought the primer, we might as well use it.
So I read that paint gun. We got a paint sprayer. We talked about it because we're going to rent it, and then it was going to be just as much. It's going to be more to actually rent it from most places.
It was $80.
It was like $84 for 4 hours.
And then we would need it since we're doing primer. You have to let it dry in between. Right. You can't just go paint on.
So for the cost of an 8-hour day, we could buy it ourselves. So we
got it on sale because it
was a Memorial Day sale.
We waited.
Yeah. So we got that, and I read on the box that one tank of that, which is 1.5 quarts, there's 4 quarts in a gallon. 1.5 quarts does a 12 by 10 foot area.
Not how I paint.
Not how you paint?
No, I'm called heavy-handed.
Yeah, well, when you do a roller and stuff, I feel like you have to be, but hopefully this sprayer is going to spray nice. Nancy's here. Hello, Nancy. Says, I can't wait to see your faves. Good. I've got my favorites. I picked my favorites today.
I'm going to interject.
Andrew's going to throw a few things in there, maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see. See if I let him. He's like, what am I doing here then?
I know. I could be sitting with Gertie.
But yeah, so today we're going to show some of my favorite. Now, I got a lot of favorites, and my favorites change like day to day. But these, I sat with myself for a little today, and I said, what are my favorite things? And I went and pulled them. So Andrew's face, number 1, A++.
Who would buy that?
Who would buy that? Anybody want to buy Andrew's face?
Yeah, you did a bunch of self-portraits, and I was like, who's gonna buy this? My mom didn't even want it. So
didn't somebody buy some of your self-portraits?
I had an auction, and they basically got them for free. So not the brooches, because they don't actually look like anything. But like the ones that actually look like me, like making out with a snake. Somebody got that.
Nan says, I wouldn't be unhappy if Andrew adds faves. Yeah, we'll see if we can get him to add some favorites too. If you're out there, please say hi.
I don't part with my favorites though.
We had a glitch in the system again that it went vertical, even though I set it for horizontal. So probably people haven't found us again yet. We're still trying the streaming thing here. We only got 2 people watching on YouTube. That's very unusual.
Keep talking.
So yeah, we will. We got more people on Facebook though than usual. I know. We'd like
Have you
four.
been to the new craft museum near you?
Been
It
in,
looked like an egg.
have you been to that, Nancy?
Because
Um,
I want to go. I was thinking about maybe going if we ever visit my mom again.
mm. um, so we did the paint stuff. So what I was saying is I was going to get up and get out earlier today to go try the painting because they told us that the paint gun, if for some reason,
They changed their return
yeah,
policy.
if for some reason it doesn't work, you've only got 48 hours to return it.
Well,
We're
it's
we're
already over
no, we're
now.
at the 24-hour mark like now.
Is it?
Yeah, because we bought it a little bit before this yesterday. So we've got
Does
to,
that count business hours? Like, how would you be able to return it in the middle of the night?
I don't know. But so anyway, we've got until tomorrow afternoon to try it. I was gonna go and I was getting myself ready, I put on my painting clothes, which I'm still in, and went to go out the door and it started pouring.
I mean, it wasn't a light drizzle. It was
No,
heavy
it
duty.
was heavy duty. Um,
That always makes me nervous. Well, for also last night was miserable, y'all.
yes, it
I
was
mean, it wasn't too bad downstairs, but I tried to go and sleep in the
up
bed
in the
upstairs,
bedroom.
and I made about 10 minutes. And I was like, I gotta get out of here. I was like, what is this? This is literally the definition of a sauna.
Yeah.
And so I was like, good luck, bye. So me and the cats went downstairs in the cool.
Yeah, we leave the fan on in the bedroom, and I think it just like convection cooks the
Mhm.
bedroom. Because I went in there, I was like, this is just blowing hotter and hotter air around. Like, how does this room get this hot? It's
That's when it was my studio, it did the same
yeah, it
thing.
did get very hot.
And I was always like struggling, like trying to find like the happy balance.
Yeah, because
But
it gets cold in the winter and hot in the summer.
it went this winter wasn't too
It didn't
bad.
actually get too bad in the winter.
But we did have bring a little friend in to help
Yeah,
the
little heater.
coldest times.
Nancy says, oh, what I missed. Oh, May's here. Hello, May. It says, "Oh heck no, been a little immobile. Please come though. I'm feeling better, and I'd love to meet up." And Kimberly says, "Hi, I'll be right back. Got to go pick up the son."
Can
Um,
you drive yet?
Susie says, "Well, it's supposed to rain through next Tuesday." I know it wasn't supposed to rain until 5 p.m. I checked AccuWeather yesterday. It was supposed to rain at 5 p.m.
You should have called
today.
Susie
I know,
and been like, when is it supposed to rain, Susie?
and I was like, okay, I'm good till 5 p.m. And because I didn't sleep well yesterday, I slept in a little bit because it was so hot. I didn't sleep very well. So I finally fell asleep a little bit earlier this morning
When it finally
when it
cooled off.
finally cooled off throughout the night. And Barnaby was so hot, he started on the bed with me
He said,
and
forget it.
he I was like, I thought Andrew let him out of the bedroom because he was like gone. I think he was under my bed sleeping.
He wants to
Um,
be close to you, but he doesn't want to
but
be hot.
yeah, he doesn't want to be too hot.
He
Although he
likes to
does
be
like the
hot,
heat.
but he don't like to be
I think he doesn't like
like
the fan blowing
touching.
on him.
I don't think he likes to be like
Touching
cuddling
hot.
when it's
But
hot.
he will sit in the sunlight and soak up those
I know
rays.
that Gertie was in the window the other day, and she was kind of sickly. I think she got into something she shouldn't have because she's puking all night long.
No, that little girl. Yeah, I woke up and there was throw up on the windowsill. I had to clean that up. May says it's been hot for the past 2 days. I know it's super hot here. Like it's too
Not
hot too
just hot, it's
fast. It's
humid.
very humid. The high today was it says 79, which was less than yesterday.
The cottage is nice though.
Feels like 76. It does not feel like
They
76.
like it. I don't know what 76 they're talking about.
I know. It is so humid. Humidity 71%, and they're saying it doesn't make a difference. It makes it feel cooler. It never feels cooler with the humidity.
You're tripping.
Um, Jen's here. Hello, Jen. Thanks for joining us. Um, Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. Yeah, it's supposed to rain for like the next 50 days. I don't know. Um,
So we're trying to paint a
Trying to paint a
building.
building. We finally bought the thing to do it, but I thought I had time today. I thought I'd get up there a little bit earlier this morning slash afternoon, and it started raining on me earlier than expected. and it just kind of ruined that whole idea, because by the time it stopped raining, it was time to come up here. It was too late. We had to get doing. We had to go vote, so we did that.
If you didn't go, you have about 30 minutes left.
I know. Get out there and vote.
Hopefully, you make a wise decision.
Make those wise decisions.
I'm not gonna get in trouble.
And don't get us in trouble, Andrew.
But I will say, choose wisely.
Choose wisely. What I got on some of my shirt. There we go. So yeah, so we got up here in time to work on a few projects, not the outdoor projects, and get ready for the live.
Maria, and she's an expert at casting and using the vacuum caster. And she actually set up this studio at Contemporary Craft, which they have a really nice setup for casting. And we may be able to hire her to come out to kind of like do one here.
Oh, nice.
And kind of get us situated and get us so that we're confident and not,
That's news to me.
Well, it just happened. So, so it'd be good.
That'd be fun. I like Maria.
She's cool. She's a good teacher. I bet if we do that, maybe Cindy will come up.
Maybe.
Does Cindy love her?
Oh yeah. Good.
That was one of her teachers.
Nice. Cindy stopped in at the store the other day.
Oh, did she?
Yeah,
you didn't tell me.
Because I probably forgot. It was so quick because I was rushing home on a Friday again. Rushing home to see what we had to finish and work on.
For the pins?
For the pins, yeah. May says our election is next month.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Hopefully everybody's makes good choices.
Right.
This one is there was nobody there except for the poll workers.
Yeah, it was I was 140, and this was like kind of mid-afternoon.
That's kind of sad considering how many people.
Yeah. Now, and of course we said it is a primary, and that's still important, but people don't always think of it that way.
Well, you're putting a candidate forward that's going to represent you best in the
You're picking the one of the ones that you want. So May says, I agree, Andrew. So yeah, that's what we did today.
Thank you, May. I appreciate you. I don't always get that.
Andrew. Hey, Vicky. Maybe they're mailing in their ballots as May.
No.
Possibly, but possibly.
I wish, but probably not. And then I don't know if they're gonna keep doing mail-in voting.
Yeah, who knows? So we're going down to support our poll workers. Thank them for being there.
Yeah, I like seeing them.
It's nice to see them.
There, and Amy, and I don't know the other two.
Susan Siegel joined us. Hello, Susan.
I didn't see Angela there.
No, I didn't either.
Hopefully she's doing all right. She has a big purple house with a blue bottle tree in her yard.
Beautiful house.
I met her through the Weeders and Cedars.
Nice.
Though I've known her for a long time. She used to do the fused glass. She gave us a bunch of stuff when she retired from that. And then her children, they're all giants. They worked at the Abigail's. You remember?
Yeah.
And then Candy, her husband used to be the mayor, and the mayor married us.
Yes, he did.
She didn't come to our wedding.
Maybe she didn't feel invited. We didn't send an invite.
And you said now on Facebook. Anybody want to?
Anybody? We did say that. We said, "Come on down."
But it was pandemic time.
It was the pandemic.
I can understand. I wouldn't go out if it.
I know, right? Let's see. Somebody's saying, "Oh, Susie says I am a mail-in voter."
Oh yeah,
Okay, good.
our neighbor
Our
Susie.
neighbor Susie.
Oh, that's good. Did you get it in time? You know how they did that thing.
Susan Surreal is here. Says hello, everybody. Also says I'm so sorry. What's sorry about?
For our mail-in vote for voting that people didn't vote.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sorry too.
People should vote. Hopefully, people did mail in vote. Hopefully, that was, but it was a low turnout at the polls. We will say that.
But that's both parties. That's not just one.
Yeah, that's not just us. That's 140 people, both parties. That's it. And like I said, I know people just, think about it as, just their side, and it's not as important, I guess. But you are picking the ones
You know, I
that you
do
want.
think though, I am not super happy with um we really had to hunt to find the information about all the different candidates. And that
Yes.
is something that I'm not really like, I don't love that.
No.
Like, I want to be able to know who is running and what they stand for and make that easy. I
Yeah,
don't want
because
to go through, he had to go and sign up through this thing, and then it was like
submit your
spam.
email to get spammed about stuff. And they only showed us
Half the ballot. They didn't show.
they showed us the main like four things we were voting for, four positions, and then we got to the ballot place, and there was another one that was, I think, state,
No, it was for the Democratic Party.
and you had to pick six people, and I was like, we weren't able to research these people at all.
I kind of knew some of them, so I
Yeah,
voted
some
for
of the
the ones
names.
I kind of knew of. But that's again, I really wish there was a little bit more, like you got a little bit more time with that kind of
Yeah, I
decision.
went to like the PA vote site and looked for the ballot, and they said ballot coming soon. I'm like, it's today.
I know, it's like it's already started.
Like that was like,
Morning.
yeah. So we had no idea about some of the people, and we like to research the people because we have issues that we support that aren't always talked about.
Well, it's kind of like you can't just vote straight party line. You have to do your research because some people have switched parties
Mm-hmm.
where they say that they're doing something but they're not.
Yeah.
And like especially in Pennsylvania, like Fetterman, like campaigned as like this Democrat who was gonna be for like the everyday person, and then is like fighting against like voting exact opposite of that.
Yeah.
So I mean that you can't really control, but
No. But you can try and get a history of what people have done or what they stand for, and like there's a gamut on both sides on how far people lean one way or the other, and it's nice to know and nice to try to figure that out beforehand. So they do not make it easy. The normal websites that we normally go to for that kind of stuff did not have the information they normally have.
well, I wonder why that was.
I don't know, but we usually go to like what is Ballotpedia,
Ballotpedia.
and they didn't have the information about the second part of our ballots.
They only had one page of it.
They had one page of it. And I used another one and they didn't have it. And then the PA vote website for the state said ballot coming soon.
So that's not great.
No.
Anyway,
Anyway, so we voted.
and did y'all see the paint color we picked?
Yeah, did y'all see the paint color? The deep Comtesse. Le Comtesse. La Comtesse.
I'm like, what's this? And
What?
he's like, Countess in French.
Yeah.
And I was like, did she wear purple?
Royal purple. So that was, we picked Comtesse. It's a nice deep purple. It's kind of like deeper than that. It's like kind of like that.
It's more of a red purple because we're going over red paint.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure that it would cover, and we would, of course, we're putting down a thing now, primer. So
still, even if we like miss a spot, it
Yeah.
won't be like glaring.
Right.
Some things if you miss a spot, it looks terrible.
Yeah.
And I don't want to feel The yuck of the yum.
Angela says, hey, Susan, have you got summer yet? Hot showed up here today. You're just getting hot?
Well, what's your hot
I
though?
guess what
Because
is hot?
your hot is probably different than my hot.
We've had 80s the last, well, it doesn't say it's been 80s the last 2 days
How
here.
is that 80s? That felt like 90s.
Andrew is definitely not a hot weather person anymore. He's running around miserable in the heat right now. He's like, my patience is so thin today.
I was very thin patient
for the last 2 days.
Run out. I was like, it's not today.
Not today.
Not today, Idabelle. And she looked at me and she recognized with her heart my sincerity and walked right back in the house.
Yes, she did. Susan says it's going to be a Prince house. Purple.
Purple rain.
Purple rain.
Maybe. But he didn't do much with green, so.
No, it's going to be the eggplant house.
I know. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I'll put some stars on it. It'll look cute.
Yeah.
I want to do those barn quilts. Have you seen those?
Barn quilt?
You know, when you go to Stallstown, I don't know if you pass it when you go to your teacher in your ceramic class, but there's a house and on their fence they have like it looks like a quilt, and it's like they paint it.
I don't remember seeing that.
It's at that kind of intersection in Stallstown.
I don't think I
four-way.
I don't think I get there.
Oh, well, anyway, it's there.
Yeah.
I like them barn quilts. They call them.
Susan says we've been waterlogged. It's been super rainy and humid.
Same.
Yeah,
I can't imagine what it's gonna be like this summer.
I know. Although it might be, you never know what summer's gonna be like.
Our Columbines like it.
The Columbines are going wild. They love it.
That peony popped today.
Yeah, one of the peonies, another peony popped open.
And that sure is pretty.
Yeah.
The one that starts too early. I wish I could tell it. Don't you? Maybe you want to wait.
Yeah, and it got 3 on this year, but didn't do very much.
Part of me wants to move it, but every time you move it, it takes a couple years for it to bloom.
Yeah.
I don't want to like move it, and then like next year is going to be the year that it's going to like go to town.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I do want to deadhead them, so we'll have to make a point of doing that this year so that they produce more blooms next year.
Vicky's asking phosphoderite purple. Here, I'm pulling the purple for y'all.
That one,
there it is.
Phosphoderite's a little bit more fuchsia-y color.
See, it's almost the same color as the scissors. A little bit darker.
A little bit. And then also it's going on a building and it's going to be flat.
Yeah.
So, it's not going to have the same.
So that's going to be with the deep green. This is going to be matte or flat. We're doing it in flat in the purple. And then the green is going to be high gloss. Because when they showed us the various satin, matte, flat, high gloss, the flat and the high gloss gave the best, I think, reproduction of the color.
It'll be a nice contrast too.
Yeah,
I think.
So that's gonna be the color of the most of the building with deep green gloss accents.
And then with the green, like if we have sills and stuff painted with that, then we can like scrub those. And if we need to like when we like wash the windows and stuff, we'll be able to scrub it and not have a problem.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. So tomorrow the weather is going to be in 74 as a high, going down to 54 at night. And then 51 and 65 is a high. And then 50 and 57. We're going to be in the 50s for the weekend.
Nice.
With 40s at night.
I'm excited.
And then 60s next week and into 70s. But
what is on Monday?
Monday is going to be 51 at night, 66 during the day.
On Memorial Day?
Yep.
I was thinking about getting some tomato plants. The little ones.
The little cherry tomatoes? Okay.
I don't want that. I like the way that those yellow ones look. I just don't like the way they taste.
The yellow ones, I like the little yellow pear tomatoes.
They look cute,
Yeah.
but they don't really. They kind of no.
They're acidic, kind of.
They kind of, I don't know. Tastes like a sponge.
Leslie's here. Hello, Leslie. Thanks for being
I
here.
bet you like the purple.
You like the purple. Susan said that is a lovely color. Leslie just said love the purple.
Okay.
Oh, Kimberly's back. Hello, Kimberly. Leslie said it is 89 here. Had a temperature of 96 with a real feel of 99 today. You went higher than us.
In Philly area?
In Philly area.
Forget it.
Forget it.
You know, that's one thing that I blocked out. In the summertime in New York City, it used to get so blazing hot.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't miss that nothing.
And you'd walk by all the trash on the streets, and it would be terrible.
That's not my favorite.
Terrible. And the people that urinated on the streets the night before,
perfect.
Terrible. The subways were always delightful too.
Cold blast that one. When the train would pass.
You get a blast of air that brought with it.
Terrible. They had those like peanut or the almond vendors, and that smelled good. And then they had the incense sellers.
There was stuff going on that would help. But sometimes it was just hot and muggy.
And it would sit on it. Like it wouldn't move.
Yeah.
You'd think for an island it would like blow around. It'd be breezy.
I know.
And that was not the way. I think all the buildings kind of trapped the heat.
Yeah.
Like a hot pocket.
Susie got 2 cherry tomato plants, sweet 100s.
Oh, nice.
That's nice.
I'm gonna get one of the atomic ones.
What are those?
They're from Baker's Creek Rare Seed Catalog, and they're like stripies, but little, and they're supposed to have a lot
heirloom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think those are all heirloom
flavor.
Oh, nice.
But they're probably sold out. Unfortunately, since we waited so long.
Vicky says chilly, 49 degrees and drizzly.
Over where you are?
Wow, Vicky.
You're hoarding all the cool.
I know. Send us some of that.
Right over. Send some over.
Susan says, wow, that's like going directly from winter to summer. Kim says, hi all. Hey, Kim. Thanks for joining us.
But it's nice there.
May says, oh, wow, Leslie, that's hot. I shouldn't complain about my temps. And
you can complain. We won't judge you.
Kim says, at least you guys didn't have to wear pantyhose in August in New York City in 90-degree humidity.
You don't know that.
Were you wearing pantyhose, Andrew? I was not wearing pantyhose. Mind your business. I was not wearing pantyhose. But I did mostly wear long sleeves and long pants. I didn't start wearing shorts until almost until Andrew. Like, yeah. So my whole life I wore mostly long sleeves and long pants.
Like he always is talking about how he's busted and nobody been me making eyes at him. And I'm like, I can see them.
No.
And he was like, no, they're not. And I'm like, I saw them. Yeah. And they're all like looking at him all adoringly. I
don't think it's like, look at him.
I don't think so.
Anyway, hello, Danette.
Why are you trying to say that my picker is busted?
Your picker is just of a certain variety. Hello, Danette. Thanks for joining us.
That's like he came in and it had slightly rained, and one of the ladies was there at beating, and he ran to the post office to drop off a package, and she started fanning herself. And I was like, what's happening? And she was like, you didn't see that? And I was like, see what? And then she's like, your man came up over here and his shirt got soaked, and she's thinking the thoughts.
He didn't tell me this until years later.
Well, she was not afraid to hide it either. She wasn't gonna hide it.
I didn't notice it, not at all.
Call her up now.
I did not notice it at all.
Try something on the wild side.
No, thank you. Let's see.
Times get tough.
Jen says, as soon as Andrew mentioned New York City and the heat, I could smell it.
Yeah.
Kim
That's why
says, I
when you
stand
make little
corrected,
trips,
Andrew. LOL.
when you make little trips, when you go up to the cloisters or go out to the beach or something.
You're so fancy.
I mean, train $10 to take the train out. Jones Beach.
Jones Beach.
Get back in the train, go back. Go to Coney Island.
I never went to Coney Island, other than by mistake falling asleep on the subway at the end.
You missed out.
I know.
I thought you went with me before.
Mm-mm.
Well, I used to go all the time.
Yeah, no.
I would wake up early and I would go on the train because it was only like it was just
A few
3 stops.
stops away. Yeah. Yep. Nope. Didn't do it. There's a lot of stuff I didn't do in New York that.
That's like he told me, he was like, "Oh, the block ends," and I was like, does it?" And then I went and it's like Chinatown, and I was like, maybe you need to walk down the block.
Yep. I was too busy working. Oh, so yeah,
I used to
life.
get some good dim sum there.
We did. There was good. We also had
The
good
Asian grocery store, get Vietnamese coffee.
Indonesian food. We had a good mail order place for a call up delivery for that.
Huh?
The Thai place. It was Thai.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about? Indonesian.
Yeah, Thai. Coney Island is the hot dog place in Johnstown, says Danette. Yes, it is.
And he's been there. And
I've been.
he hasn't been
I
there.
have been there. We don't go there anymore because we're vegetarians. They don't have anything
You
for
know
us.
what? That's only good if you're drunk.
Yeah.
When that dude he'd line up them buns on his
They're
sweaty arm.
sweating. The cooks are in there sweating, and they're lining up hot dog buns on their arm to throw the hot dogs in, and the sweat is dripping down,
Meat sauce on
and
top.
pouring the meat sauce on.
You
Yeah.
get a little extra flavor with it.
Yep. Susan says my hubs is from New Jersey. He's never been to Coney Island either.
Who is it?
Susan Surreal.
Well, missed out.
Vicky
It's
says,
a really cool place.
yeah, I bet it is. I don't know why I never went. There's a lot, like I never went to the Empire State Building when I was there.
For why?
I
They
don't
used to
know.
give those tickets away for free.
I know, I never went. I didn't have a lot of time. I was working a lot. And
Well,
then,
I think also I'm a little bit more adventurous when it comes to
yeah,
like
my
doing
friends didn't
stuff.
do outings. They went to the club or the bar. And so that's just what I got wrapped up in. We went out at night, but we didn't go to places. If we went to places, we went up to like the Finger Lakes. Like we took longer, bigger trips.
I'm like, let's go. I want to see what's at the top.
Vicky says, "What's on the menu for tonight, gentlemen?"
She's ready.
Menu bead wise, it's my favorite things. Menu
For
food wise, it's going to be mac and cheese.
maybe.
Maybe. That's what Andrew kept asking me, what do you want? What do you want? What do you
He kept saying mac and cheese. I was
I
like,
finally
that's the
said
side dish.
I finally said
That's
mac
not
and
main.
cheese.
That's not main
That is
course.
main thing. That's like pasta. Mac and cheese it's not just a side dish, y'all.
Mm.
William was into club. I went into the club a lot.
I went to the club also, but I also went on top of the Empire State Building. I also was curious about stuff. So, like, if they're like, I love being next to the water, which is something that since we're here, I kind of regret that sometimes. But, um, I love being close to the water. So I go to the water and,
I did go out to some of the piers once in a while. That was nice.
I made him go to some of them.
I saw yesterday's replay, says May, and was shocked at your Burger King bill.
$40.
$42.
It was a lot.
41 and some change. $42.
Okay.
Susan said his mom thought it was too tacky. She grew up in St. Mark's.
Well, maybe don't yuck somebody young.
Uh,
But it is. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's an amusement park basically.
Yeah.
But there used to be like a freak show there, and they had this thing there like shoot the freak, and so they had these people who all dressed up, and then you'd like get these paint guns and you shoot them. I didn't do that.
Oh my goodness.
But I'm surprised you didn't go because, like, me and Cat Merrick used to go all the time.
Yeah, nope,
And we
never
would
went.
ride the Wonder Wheel or whatever it's called.
Never went. Danette says, my dad took us to the Johnstown Coney Island years and years and years ago. Fond memory. He would take us to the incline plane also. Just went to the lookout at the incline plane.
Mm.
Nice.
There, they were doing a test the other day and it was running, but it's not ready.
No. Danette says, $42 at Burger King. Did you buy one of everything? No.
No, it's
We
expensive now.
bought 2 sandwiches each, not the meals, 2 sandwiches, 1 large fry, 1 large
And it wasn't
onion
even that
ring.
large of a fry,
No,
I feel like.
they're not that big, but that's the size we ordered. 1 large fry, 1 large onion ring, and 1 pie,
Apple pie.
apple
It was
pie. So we each had 2 sandwiches, and like I had an onion ring, he had a French fry, and he had a pie, and that was $42.
so that's not awesome.
No, incline plane is a place, asked Jen. It
Mhm.
is a vehicular incline plane. It travels up and down the mountain, and you can put your car on it and travel with your car up and down the mountain. It's the world's steepest vehicular incline plane.
I don't know. The one in Churchaldo seemed pretty steep.
It doesn't carry a car though. It's not vehicular.
What do they call that? What do they call it?
The oh boy,
Funtacular.
huh?
Funtacular.
Funicular.
Is that what they
The
called it?
funicular. Yeah,
That was awesome.
funicular.
And it cost $2.
Yeah. So that was nice. That Burger King leaves me gobsmacked. Just unbelievable, says Susan.
You're telling me. I was like, how much?
And last time we got them, like I said, they were like 36 for about the same thing, but going over $40, that was wild.
Well, I kind of like I don't know. It's like what is it? $8 a burger?
It had, yeah, 8, 16, 24, $32. If that's $8 a burger, $32 plus fries, onion rings, and a pie. I don't know what the breakdown was because we were
Yeah, I was.
hungry and we just ordered. We were gonna order there no matter what.
Well, we were by the time we got home, there was gonna be nothing available, and so.
Yeah, it was already most.
So I have fond memories of Burger
Yeah,
King. So
you wrote a post about all your fun Burger King memories. Um,
not the $40 one.
Not the $40 ones. May says, "Boy, it's been a while since I had fast food. Guess that's the choice for inexpensive meals anymore. Guess that's not the choice." Vicky says, "OMG, a good reason not to go to Burger King. I guess he had to pay for his crown somehow."
I don't know.
um, Leslie says, "I haven't had Burger King, McDonald's, or any of them since 2009."
They're probably smart.
Yeah, we haven't had
Every once
many
in a
of them
while.
since we went vegetarian.
They mostly cook at home.
Yeah.
And I don't like to go out to eat at places where I can make the food.
Yeah, Andrew is very big on not going to a place if he can make what they're making.
Like if it's pasta with a simple sauce, I'm not gonna go
No, he's not
because
going to order it. He's not going
if
to go.
generally speaking, I can cook restaurant level food or higher, and it costs a fraction.
Nancy says, "And no drinks." Crazy. Yeah, we didn't get any drinks.
No, I had a
No
drink
drinks.
from.
I didn't even get a dessert. I didn't get a pie.
You got a
I
bite of
I got a bite of his, but I didn't want a pie. But I'm glad I didn't because I did not care for it.
They changed the pie. It's like a fried pie now.
Super
And
fried.
it kind of felt like the texture of styrofoam on the outside.
Yeah.
And they used to do this Dutch apple pie, which was one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
And like my family, we didn't have a lot of money, so sometimes it was cheaper to go to fast food.
Yeah. Back then.
Like to feed a family of however many we were.
Now, if we bought $40 in groceries, it's still not a lot, but we could definitely have a bigger meal than that.
Well, I also can stretch things pretty good.
Yeah.
So.
Andrew's a stretcher.
Anyway, let's
Anyway.
go show some beads.
Oh, the other thing we did today is our friend Maisha, I don't know if Maisha is watching or not, sent us an email about possibly getting on a show with them. and we took a look at some of their stuff too, which seems fun. They seem like they have a fun time together.
Mm-hmm.
So we were listening to that as we were kind of getting ready, and I was pulling things for this show. So look for us there maybe sometime soon. We'll see. Um, let's see here. May says, "Oh no, I loved McDonald's fried apple pie back in the day.
Yeah, it sounds good. But they do have a holiday pie that I do like.
The strawberry
Not, I like that one too.
cream. I like the strawberry
I
cream.
do like it's kind of gross, but I do like it. It's they put like it's like a vanilla custard
Mm,
that they put
you like that
sprinkles
one.
in.
He loves that one. Yeah.
And that one, when they have it, I'm like, what kind of pie you have? And they're like, we have pie. I was like, excuse me, what kind of pie do you have? Like the guy in West Virginia was like trying to sass me. And I was like, I want to know
What kind of pie?
because you do have options. This is not me like free associating. And
But
he's
you
like,
only ever
yeah,
have one
pie.
pie.
And it was like, what
What
kind?
kind of pie?
That's the thing I don't love.
May worked at Burger King as a teen,
Oh, so you know the inside scoop.
right? Vicky says, "Ooh, Andrew, you're not making it sound very appealing."
Which one? That nasty pie?
Nasty pie.
It wasn't my favorite. Let me just be honest. They had a Dutch apple pie, which was like a slice of pie, and it had streusel on top, and it was really delicious.
Yeah. This
And
one was
for
just
whatever
like,
reason, they decided to do these like hand pies.
and I know some of you may like like the gas station
I
pies
don't like
you
it.
buy in the white paper
If you like it, I'm not
things.
gonna yuck your
Right.
yum.
But it was like that, and you took that and you threw it in a deep fryer and fried the outside of it. It was like the exact same kind of filling, and we probably paid a lot more than you'd pay for the gas station pie.
You know who has delicious pies, hand pies like that? McDonald's in Hawaii.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you, they have some delicious pies. They fry their pies. I know fried food people got kind of harsh on it for a while, but and a lot of the pies now they're baked, they're not fried. But
Mhm.
they have hopia pudding, which is like a coconut custard, and they have a fried banana pie, and that was delicious. They also had spam on the menu.
Yeah, when we were eating meat, spam
Yeah,
was
it
good.
was pretty good. And they
Susie
serve Kona coffee for their coffee, and it's like the coffee of kings, basically. And we ate well for very little.
Susie says, "What was that again? Saturday night BFF?" Yeah, that's the thing that Maisha and Kimberly and some other people do. Um, and I think it's mostly, I don't know if it's Saturday night or Saturdays.
Isn't it Friday?
And thought it was Saturdays,
Oh,
but
it's Saturdays.
but I don't know if it's during the day or during the.
I
Kimberly could
think
answer that better than I could
in the
probably.
evening time
Yeah, I think it was, yeah, because we were talking about that. It was like
or one night off.
our one night off, but it would be, yeah. Danette says, "I love the cookies they had at McDonald's. They came in a little box. Yum.
Yeah, I had that for a long time.
Everything's so changed. Current BK is different. Is probably so different from back in my time," says May.
Well, I do like that they have Impossible Whoppers because
Yes.
when I traveled for trade shows, like sometimes the only option was like fast food, and it was the fast food at like a rest stop.
Mm-hmm.
And I cannot tell you how many times I got some wilted ass lettuce and that this like house specialty, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
And now there's at least that as an option. So I appreciate that.
Yeah. And Leslie says, "Yuck, it sounds as bad as deep fried Twinkies."
Mm, they're actually good.
Andrew likes the deep fried Twinkies.
I did a show Minnesota State Fair, and they deep fried everything,
Mm.
even sticks of butter.
Oh.
And it was good.
What did
Not
I used to get at in New York at that place that they deep fried? Was it a Mars bar?
It's called the Chip
The
Shop,
chip shop, yeah, in
and
Park Slope.
they had two,
Yeah.
and they would do fried Mars bars, and they would. The thing that was wild is that they would serve it with the fish, and it looked just like a piece of fried fish, except it was a fried candy bar.
Yeah. I loved Mars bars.
That place was a little bit gross, but it was delicious.
It was. It was. Now I want a slice of cherry pie, says Susan.
Let's do
Spam
it.
masubi.
I love
Spam masubi, or is it
mhm,
masubi?
wasabi.
Masubi,
It's
says Vicky.
with brown sugar and soy sauce. If you don't know what you're talking about, if you know what she's talking about.
Kimberly says we go live at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Saturdays.
Is everybody Central Standard Time there? That's in that little group.
I don't think everyone's Central Standard, right?
Yeah, we watched it. It's not. They all seem nice.
Yeah. And we liked how they were specifically at one moment they were talking about how they don't deal with, bad actors. They just get rid of them. Like if you're bullying or yeah, which was very nice to see. May says yes, in the coffee in Hawaii's McDonald's was good.
That's my. I would get that all day, every day. Just put the IV, hook it up.
Love spam musubi, says May.
Did you see her? They had a vegetarian spam for a minute. I don't know if it was like a joke or not, but I would have got it.
I know.
It's kind of gross. I never was into spam until I went to Hawaii.
Then yeah, me either. I don't think I had tasted spam my entire life until we went to Hawaii.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that was the very
thing that they have scrapple.
Scrapple.
When they described that, I came here to Pennsylvania, and they're like, you want some scrapple? And I thought they said Snapple. And I was like, okay, I haven't had one of those in a long time. And they brought it out, and I was like, what's this?
When did you have that? I don't even
We
remember.
went to the Niner Diner, with the foot long pancake or whatever it was.
That I don't even know if I've eaten scrapple. My grandmother used to cook it a lot for my grandfather for a while, and then he kind of stopped, I think, eating it. But it was something you'd smell frying, but I don't know if I've ever actually had it. But it's one of those kind of pressed meat
It's all
with
the bits.
all the bits.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but when they described it,
You don't want to hear the description.
It didn't also like they fried it, so it just looked like fried food.
Yeah.
But it was, that's one of those things.
You don't want to hear spam all described.
The less you know about it, the better.
Right. Kimberly says usually they do every other Saturday, but sometimes we have an extra live.
That's nice.
Amy and I are Central. Maisha and Dominique are Pacific.
Oh. When did you start doing that, Kimberly?
We've been doing it for a little while now.
Because, I'm so out of the loop now that I don't know everybody.
I know. Sorry, yuck, says Leslie.
The spam or the scrapple?
Probably both, right?
I mean, Leslie's in Pennsylvania. I'm sure there's some hipster bar in Philly
serving scrapple
for like $30 for a little
right
toasted square
of that pate.
Oh no! Did you all remember Grey Gardens when she's like, "You want some pate?" And the lady's like, "No." Because cat food. She's serving her cat food.
Serving her cat food. Oh my god. Oh
yeah. Though I have to be honest and say some of our cat food looks better than the food we eat.
I know.
Like they have like some of the fancy feasts, so on like the Florentines when they have like rice and carrots and stuff.
Yeah, they've got spinach and rice.
It looks delicious.
It
and
does not.
The tiki cat.
The tiki cat is
with like a quail egg.
They've got it. Yeah, they've got little quail eggs.
Well into my 20s before I had a quail egg. And my 2-year-old cat
right
would be feasted, and she would reject the quail egg.
I know.
She's like, "Oh no,
thank you." It is true that none of the cats we've ever had have liked eggs.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Because they talk about how cats love eggs. None of our cats have ever liked eggs.
But they love sweets.
They do love sweets, which cats are not supposed to have or like.
They will hurt you for a donut.
Yeah, they do.
Like, I feel you. Hey, did y'all hear that Krispy Kreme is releasing for a limited time their lemon curd?
I was wondering why you were asking where's the nearest Krispy Kreme.
Bar.
Yeah.
Irwin.
Leslie says both. I'm not a native of PA.
Where are you from?
Kimberly also said, I think the four of us have been a group for about 2 to 3 months now. We have such a great vibe together.
Oh, good.
It seemed like it. Seemed like it.
Well, I know if I ever get asked who the up and comers are again, I know who
Right.
went in the right
Nancy
direction.
says, I just Googled what scrap was made of. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's one of those ones that you
the,
have to do like a bird, whatever. What's that one? Sandra Bullock was in it, and they have to like have a blindfold on themselves.
oh, I don't know.
What's that one? Y'all know this. Sandra Bullock, and she got to go lead them children around, and they have to wear blindfolds.
Oh.
Bird something,
I can't
not Bird
remember.
Box.
Leslie says, I'm from DC.
I'm sure they got some in DC.
Kimberly says, aw, thank you, Andrew.
The interweave used to do this thing about like up and comers.
Mm-hmm.
I never got it because they thought I was too old.
I know. Age discrimination.
No, that's fine. I don't need it.
He's like, I don't need it. Bird Box, says May.
So I wasn't made it up.
You made it up correctly.
I know. There you go.
There it is. All right, y'all, let's flip this around. I'm going to show you some of my favorite things that we've got. This is, I racked my brain and I said, what are my favorite things? I started looking through a bunch of stuff and pulling out my favorites. So this is, you're going to see my kind of style tonight, and Andrew may throw a few things in there as well.
Well, of course.
Of
course.
course.
Here for moral support.
Yes.
We'll just drive home.
Kim says, my Scandi New York mom would try to make us eat lutefisk.
Everybody else.
Hello, everyone. We're back.
Howdy.
So we asked them about this shorting out every single time, practically between 48 and 58 minutes. 55 it hit today. And they told us that it was because our internet was probably failing to give a signal at that moment. Like it had compressed up until that time or something. And they told us how to fix that. Try hooking up your Ethernet. And I'm like, for one, an Ethernet port on your phone doesn't quite exist anymore. So I don't know. They're pretty much saying that that it's on our side, and we should change our settings to fit the streaming that we have. And I'm like, but it doesn't do it for like 3 hours after that point. It's always at that very specific mark. So I don't know. Whatever. They're not, it is what it is. Anyway, today, as I was saying, my favorite things. I pulled, you're going to see kind of my style, the things that I really like, the things that I'm proud that we supply. And we're going to get into it. So let's flip the camera around and take a look. Hopefully you all like them too. Otherwise, I did a bad job today.
Well, I won't let you fail.
You won't let me fail? That's good.
We'll keep going until we at least make one fail.
We'll keep going. We're going to keep going, y'all.
A complete fail. I don't care if it's going to be like Jared Lewis. I'm going to be dancing on the stage.
He's like, we're going to keep dancing until.
I'm like, okay, act like you like it. Smile.
Okay.
Play the music.
We're going to call these, I'm going to just do RR lots because That's
Oh, we did watch a movie last night.
Did we?
The one that was like 5 hours long.
Oh, that was good.
The Hunger Games.
The Hunger Games one.
The song.
That was long though.
Uh-huh.
That was like 3 or 4 hours long.
You know what? It makes me excited for the one in November. The quarter quail.
Puma is watching, says Jen. Hey Puma. I saw Smokey was watching, I think, too, Susan mentioned earlier.
I like how they make the child murder not so they make it more palatable.
Palatable?
Yeah, because at first when they started showing it, I was like, oh, we're gonna have to turn this off.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh well.
Oh well.
Cora earned it.
All right. First thing I'm gonna
devilhead, y'all. So don't just think that I'm,
Yeah, she was a little devil-headed. So first thing I'm going to start out with is one of Harry's pieces. We have a box that arrived from Harry as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I haven't opened it.
We haven't opened it yet. So we've got the box though, and so we'll have more of Harry's pieces probably coming up here soon too.
I like Harry.
Me too.
He's a good egg.
He is. And so this is one of his pieces, and I love it. It's a cabochon, so I don't exactly have things that I can do with it easily. But I know some of you all love cabochons out there, and I love this raku bird.
I know Nancy bead weaves.
Yeah, we got a lot of bead weavers out there. We got some wire wrappers out there.
You know, you can also glue a bell on it.
Could glue a bell on it. That's what I would probably do.
Glue a bell on it.
Glue a bell on it.
Just like
put a bird on it. Put a bird on it by gluing a bell on it.
Correct.
RR1. Oh, if you're new, here's how you claim. You take down the lot number we're giving you, RR lots, put that in the subject line of an email, send that email to info@allegorygallery.com. Please send a new email every time you make a claim. You can claim either as we go, which is the best chance of getting something, or you can claim all at the end, whatever you want to do. But please do send a fresh email every time. If you make a claim, you are promising to take it if you get it, but everything is first come, first serve, so you may not get it. That's it. That's pretty much it. If you're brand new, please make sure we have your email address and your shipping address. Kim says, that bird. I know, right? Isn't it cool? Love me some cab, says Nancy. This bird, by the way, let me get it out from under my keyboard here. This is about 44 millimeters by 30. Oh, we had some ice cream yesterday, too. We stopped and got some ice cream. Strawberry cheesecake.
It was okay.
It was pretty good. I had half of it yesterday.
I had the caramel one.
Yeah, they don't do the caramel one anymore.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either. Just probably to upset you.
Probably.
We have 7 of these strands. Let me see here. Normally we do these at 28. That's a pretty good price. I'll bring them down to 24. I'm going to try and give you some deals as we can here, but these are really, really nice. These are vintage freshwater pearls. Oh, we already sold RR1. Thank you so much.
Thank God.
So we can go now. We've sold one thing. No. But look at these pearls. These are like a mahogany, bronzy, purpley color. Like, look at them. How beautiful the color is. How unusual the color is. And they're very similar as far as shape. This is kind of a high-end strand, but we got really good deals on them. So we passed that along. Instead of raising the price like we could, we're going to give you the good deals too. And look at how, depending on where they are from the light, the way the color kind of is more bronzy or more like kind of mahogany color. They're really pretty pearls. We have 7 strands left only, and they are $24 now instead of 28. These are about 9 millimeter, 8 to 9 millimeter pearls.
Let me just tell y'all, if you collect pearls, Don't sleep on this because these are beautiful.
Yeah, these are really nice.
They're very smooth.
They are very smooth. There's almost no like rings. Very nice nacre on them, or nacre.
I call it nacre,
Nacre,
like acre.
like acre, nacre. But
But
very
there's other people,
beautiful.
maybe they fancy nacra.
Nacre.
Nacra.
Nacre. French.
I don't know. They
French
sound like
way.
you're gonna like cough something up.
Pretty colors is made. They are really pretty. I hope they're coming across on camera as pretty as they are in person. I'm trying to look.
In one light, they kind of look bronze. In one light, they kind of look purple.
That's I said they're and they have that deep, rich red even to them, like a
But if
mahogany.
you support Star Cottage Studio,
With our purple,
our Comtesse,
our Comtesse,
that's the color. That's the Comtesse color.
Comtesse color. But it's super pretty. Like there it is with purple. It's so nice. All right, that's our R2. And oh, I didn't give you the length. I believe these are 16. It's a long ass strand. Sandra said these are actually 16-inch strands.
Like I said,
16-inch strand of pearls at that quality for $24 a strand.
you know that Mickey Mouse used to have a set called the Masters set, and he would like go through all of them and then try to make a whole strand of them with perfect pearls. And at one point, the association that did like pearls and stuff, they were like, "Well, those aren't real." So he took a pile and he lit a fire in the front, and he's like, "Well, if they're no good," then he started shoveling the pearls in the fire. That's what you call them, old timey protest.
All right, here we go. I go see you doing that.
I almost did that one.
You did it to a carrot cake.
Wow, that was my more fiery time. There was one time I went in. There was a reality TV show called Art Star. Y'all probably didn't watch it because it was on this random ass cable channel. And I stood in the cold for 4 hours so I could talk to these professionals that were going to look at my portfolio. And they were too busy talking about their lunch order. And I was at that point I was a little bit more meek.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and I didn't sass them super hard, but I was like, "Are you gonna look at my work?" And they're like, we've already decided." And they're like, "You can go." And I was like, "Why did I do this?" And I almost lit my portfolio on fire. Luckily, the match didn't catch because it was wet outside.
Oh my
So
goodness.
William may not have a husband at this point,
If that would have happened.
had struck, I may still be in prison for lighting artwork on fire.
We've sold 3 of the RR2s so far. So there's 4 left. This is one strand, only one strand, and my one tassel came off the end. This is a strand of these faceted cute or faceted pyramids. That's the word. Triangle cube pyramids. Trapyramids. These are these faceted pyramids in pyrite. Look how pretty those are. If you got any of the black spinel, the coated black spinel the other day, or the black spinel itself, or we've had pyrite microfaceted beads too. These would go lovely with those.
You know how I'd use this?
How?
I'd use this as kind of like a bead cap.
Oh,
Like string it all up and then tap the ends with this on the ends of it.
there you go. These are about 5 to 6 millimeter pyramids. One strand available was 38. I'm bringing it down to 34. That's the best I can do on that. 34 for you.
Just do 32.
We didn't even give it a chance to sell, Andrew. He's already marking it down. All right, 32.
I want people like me better than you.
$32. Look, we sold another one of these and that. Didn't even have to bring it down, but we did. So we're gonna keep you at 32.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you.
You just got a deal. courtesy of Andrew.
You're welcome. $2. $2.
$2 extra. I
Well,
guess we're gonna
you
get
like that.
I guess we're gonna give another $2 deal because I had this price the same. So I was gonna do 34, but I guess we'll do 32 on this too.
Moonstones.
These are moonstone.
Hey, how come you never take me to get the Pennsylvania moonstones?
I didn't know we had that.
Maybe you
RR4.
went with Sonia.
Oh.
Or did we get, or is this another Coney Island thing?
Look at these beautiful gray moonstone
I'm gonna pick it up off the ground and keep it for always.
in these faceted pyramids.
Like,
in the same size. The strand length, I didn't give you that. That's about 7¼ inches. But look at these glowing. I know some of you love the moonstone. I bet you don't have this shape unless you got it from us. Maybe you got it somewhere else.
Every day I have to hold back something I'm going to say sometimes.
Why?
Because somebody made a comment about something, and I want to be expressive, but then I'm like, I don't want to get banned from the
Somebody told me to check myself the other day.
What on what?
On a post I made, and I just unfriended them. I was like,
name them.
No, I'm not gonna name them. But there's somebody I've never met in person, and they didn't like one of my posts, and they said, check yourself. And I was like, I'll check myself right out of this friendship.
I'm glad I didn't see it because I sassed their
ass. They sent me, one of those messages replying to my one of my
because you can't do that publicly.
Right. So there you go. The cut is magical, says Kim. I know.
I mean, it brings out so much of the stone.
Yeah. It's so pretty.
I kind of want to go out into the desert and like hold it up to the light and then like align my chakras.
Some of these I pulled for y'all because of the cuts. I love them so much.
Look at that one.
I know. There are 2 of these actually.
What?
They were 36.
We still have this left.
I'm gonna bring them down to 32 as well. I can't go lower.
You know what? This is from when we did like 100 things in a lot, and people their eyes start glazing over.
Mm-hmm. These are these beautiful garnets.
Mommy, daddy, baby.
Faceted garnet. Now this is a shorty strand, because they're generously sized. The garnets, 4.5 inches. Yeah, this is super nice.
Look how good they look with the pearls.
I know,
bro.
You
know it's serious when I start calling William bro.
Yeah, he's got something on his mind. Look at those with those pearls.
I know some of y'all like to be goth.
There's the goth. Look, even with these, look how pretty that would be. Oh, yeah, those did sell. That's what I'm saying with those. But I've got 2 strands. I can't believe there are 2 strands of these garnets. These ones are actually a little bit lighter.
Those ones aren't as dark. Still beautiful though.
And these ones got a few more like inclusions with the matrix on them. So if you like that one better, you can have that one, or you can have this one. You can choose if you want. But they are gorgeous garnets.
The one definitely has like a brighter red, and one has a little bit more of
the hessonite almost.
Like a dusky red.
Yeah, they're really pretty. A little bit more whiskey color in this one.
I went on this hike up this mountain.
They're about
because they said you could find garnets.
15 by 8 millimeters on
I
this.
did find garnets after I walked and hiked up this mountain for 5 miles.
Did you?
And you know how big they were? They were the size of sand.
Sand.
And I was like, if I would have known that they're the size of sand, I probably would have up a mountain.
Yeah, it takes a little more to get Andrew to go up a mountain.
I know, at least a donut, y'all.
There's got to be a donut at the end of that journey.
If I wanted like my alternate lifestyle, like I would set up like a dessert little station up at like a beautiful, pristine, beautiful like outlook or something. And I would just make people happy.
Just make people happy.
You know? I can't do that with beads all the time, but imagine getting a pastry at the end of a long walk.
Oh, lovely.
That's how you call people be satisfied in their heart.
All right, these were 32.
And you know what that thing does? It breeds loyalty. So if somebody talks smack about you, they're going to tiger claw them because they're like that beautiful creme anglaise made me feel one with my heart.
Unique shape, says May.
Isn't
Heart
it?
eyes. Yeah, these are so nice.
Somebody go make some earrings out of that.
Yeah, that's
Do it before I
only
do it.
$32 a strand. 2 strands available. I cannot believe these have not sold.
They have a lovely kind of shampoo quality.
Yeah, like
He said, "Let me."
let me like look at that again, just in case you missed it.
It's a good thing we don't have anybody named Linda, because it'd be like Linda.
Like, look, are you seeing it? Are you seeing that? Are you seeing it, everybody?
All right, move on.
Okay, moving on. Okay.
They saw it. They don't want it.
They don't want it. RR6 was
They want
32.
it.
I'm bringing it down to 28. I shouldn't even move these, but 28.
Oh, the copper.
The faceted copper pearls.
You know, faceted pearls is a thing of the past.
Look.
The last time I went to Tucson, I asked them if they had faceted pearls. They went in this back room and this dirty ass shelf and they got some. And they're like, "Oh, we got some." And I looked at it and it was basically the worst quality pearl. And they were chewed up.
Yeah.
It looked like somebody chewed it up in their mouth and spit it out.
These are vintage faceted where they left the pearl grow long enough to actually facet them and not make them look terrible.
Yeah, so what they do when they facet them nowadays is it's a way for them to save poor quality pearls. But since these are vintage, they got all the luster. Well, the thing I asked them about that, I said, "How come these look so chewed up?" And they said, "You know what? If the pearl looked good to begin with, we're not going to do that because we can sell it.
Not these days.
We're not going to add extra work
Yeah.
and make it, spend the labor on fastening the pearls."
But back then it was a thing.
Yeah, because they was to try to do,
It was the trend that came through.
because it looks good.
It looks good. They had enough pearl material to make it look good.
Well, pearls come and go.
Yeah.
And
this is a 16-inch strand too. And these pearls are about 6 millimeters.
They're good.
Kim says we have similar taste, William. I'm doomed. Yeah. Good. Andrew says we just sold 4 of the Moonstone.
Oh, good.
Thank you so much.
I'm proud of you, William.
Thanks.
Kim for having excellent taste.
Well, I'm not saying Kim about that one.
Well, Kim just said that y'all have some.
We do have some.
Praise Kim for having good taste.
And we'll praise the people who are buying.
Okay, I praise you too.
Thank you for buying, everybody.
Praise up.
Praise up. Okay. RR7, we had these at 32. I'll bring them down to 28 as well. I think I've got 2 of these maybe.
I kind of want to go to this class on stone shed on Touchstone. And they probably need to take the class.
Now a bunch of people are trying for RR6, but they are sold. Somebody's like, you talked me into it.
Okay, well.
Well, 6 is gone, but if you missed out on 6, and if you want to know if you missed out on 6, you can ask in the comments. I'll let you know. 7 is available. It's a little bit lighter. There's just a.
Hey, they match your eyes.
I know. They're just ever so. I don't even know if you can tell.
He's like, I like things that match my eyeball hole.
Right? They're ever so slightly a little bit lighter, a little bit greener, and possibly a little smaller. These are about 5.5 millimeter.
Hey, Kim, do you know my friend Ann Wolf? She's out of San Diego.
And we've got 2 strands of these ones. So if you missed out on 6, 2 people missed out on 6. So if you want 7, like I said, they're just a little bit lighter. And if you need to know if you missed out, let me know. If you don't care and you want to grab them anyway, grab them anyway.
We can have a code word.
A code word.
It's like say donkey if I missed out.
Donkey.
And he was like, little donkey.
Little donkey. Okay.
That means you lost out.
That means you lost out. RR7, there are 2 of them, and they are $28 each. I'm going to move RR6 out of here because we did sell that one 3 times. Wish I had more of these, but I don't.
No, I use them.
Andrew's like, they're mine.
I use them. I legit use them. Oh, I don't like your taste tonight, man.
Do you?
Those are all things I would have picked.
See, he doesn't even have to pick. We've just sold 1 of 7.
Y'all like Peacock, get your fingers ready.
I know. There's only 4 of these left, and they're
cheap.
big.
How cheap? I guess you can do it that much.
I'm not taking the price down on these, though, because they are already really well priced.
32.
No, I'm not 32. They're 38.
Make it 36.
All right. 36.
I have to have something to talk about tonight.
Okay. Okay. I wasn't going to take it down, y'all.
Oh, wow.
Because when you see these, you're going to understand.
Let me just touch them real quick.
Because they might all go tonight. You may as well get your last.
Look at them.
You may as well get the last touch.
Maybe we should not take them down.
I told you.
Holy shit bucket.
I know.
Hey. Make it 3.
Make it 3 of them. Andrew's keeping one. He's like, I can't let all of them go. We've just sold the other RR7. Thank you so much. He's tugging on these over here.
Oh, man, they're so pretty.
7 is sold out. I think I know Ann Wolf. She's a good friend of one of my public artist friends, says Kim.
Oh, she's cool. She was in one of my shows that I curated.
Andrew just pulled his strand.
I did, legit.
All right, y'all. So there's 3 of these now left.
They bought her piece at the Metal Museum. She did that series of sake cups that were all kind of mismatched.
Faceted peacock vintage pearls. Check these out, y'all.
Mommy, daddy, baby.
Andrew couldn't let them all go, so he pulled his own tonight.
Correct. I'm no dummy.
He's like, for $36. They were going to be 38.
Well, that's my $2 contribution.
That's your $2 contribution again. These again are 16-inch strands.
Oh, they so good.
I think they're 16. Let me look. Let me make sure here. Yeah, these are 16-inch strands.
Like the vitriol. You know what I'm talking about? The vitriol. This they cousin, but natural.
Natural. They're there. Look at them. Look at the colors.
Look at it with your eyes.
When you have enough quality, enough nacre on the pearl to be able to cut into it and still have color and beauty and not be down to the ugly nuggets. No, these are not small. They vary, but these are like 10 millimeter long, wide, I guess you call it, 8 to 10 millimeter. So that is RR8. We've just sold another RR2. So we are down. Let me see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 RR2 sold. So we only have 2 of those left. We've not sold any of the garnets.
I love the garnet.
And the RR8, we've sold 1 of those already so far. We've only got 2 left. All right.
This is my friend.
Let me jump to this.
You know, at first they look a little dark, and then you start looking, and all the rainbows start coming out.
Yeah, they do.
There's peach, pink, purple, green, blue.
I feel like these got into the wrong box, the wrong pricing, because these ones are showing up more than the other ones.
Where did you find them?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't worry about it, Andrew.
Oh, he was waiting for that revenge.
11.
Oh, look at him. He can't see his face, but he's grinning with delight.
I am. 13.
He's not ashamed of it.
There are 13 of these
Keep
available.
hiding this shit stuff, and y'all are gonna be without.
RR9. These are, let's see, these were actually more because they're smaller and more, even more beautiful. These were originally 39. I will do them for the same 36 as the larger ones.
This, let me just tell you what a good deal this is. You basically getting half off and then some. Let me tell you about that, because this would be a much more expensive pearl.
Yes. RR9. RR9.
How come those strands keep getting longer?
I know. These are the smaller version.
How many are there?
13 of these.
What?
I doubt we'll sell all 13.
Well, can't make it 12.
Here, you can pick yours from there.
Okay, I'm not.
He's like, I'm not gonna miss out.
No way. Here, I'll get this one. Make it even.
All right. So these are a smaller version of 8. And by smaller, they're like 6 to 7 millimeters approximately. But beautiful color.
Y'all like pearls?
I know y'all do from the other show we had.
Well, some people don't like pearls, so.
I know, right? So there they are. RR9. You can see the size difference here. Same price. Just because these were a little bit higher price to begin with. I'm bringing them down even a little bit more. That's RR9. Whoops. You can't even see that on camera. I don't want this to fall off the edge. You see it? Can you see it? Here we go. All right. Susie says, all these pearls are killing me. So beautiful. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I can't resist. I can resist a lot, but I can't resist this.
All right. I'm going to put RR2 away just because
I'm literally just wetting my mouth, y'all.
RR9, we've sold one of those so far.
Just one?
So far. I'm going to put 2 away. There's still, I think, 2 of these left. Only
I didn't know
2.
this come with a pearl party.
I found some pearls I like
Uh-huh.
to show y'all
I
today.
made this in secret, y'all. I don't know where this has been hiding.
And I'm going to go ahead and put the garnets away. Nobody wants the garnets.
I know some of y'all like to be golf.
I know. I love those.
Y'all don't like to be golf anymore?
They're high quality garnets, too.
Be bright style.
RR5, putting it away.
We're going to drink chartreuse and like talk about vampires.
Okay, moving 8 and 9 down. We've still got some of those available. Yeah, 2 of these, and we've got 11 of those. Got a lot of those available. What should I do next? This was this one. What is that one? I think let's do these ones. Some of these are going to be similar. They're different in shape or style, but I wanted to show them to you. These were, I'll bring them down to 36 as well. And you got to count them. Oops. 3 strands of these. These are very similar to these two in color. They're faceted, but these were originally ringed pearls. So you can see the rings on them, and yet they're still faceted. Look how pretty they are, but they've still got those rings on them. I think it makes them really, really pretty. I kind of like these almost the most.
What? Oh, because of the ring.
Because of the rings, and just look at them flashing. The color is really good.
my favorite.
The other ones, I think I like these.
The first one.
You like these ones?
Yeah, because they're big.
They're big. They are big.
And they're like perfect. And they're like hologram.
These are some holographic. These got some.
These are good.
He's like, not as good.
I'm not gonna take that.
He's not taking one of those.
They're nice, but I'm not gonna take that one. It's all right. Leave more for somebody else.
Oh, that's Andrew writing. Okay. I don't have a big pearl collection, but I do love them, says May.
Well, now's your chance.
Susan says, hi, Susie. These are really exceptional pearls. Says, I love pearls.
We might do a finding show. I know some of y'all requested that. I'll get that
Andrew's favorite
ready in advance and watch from afar.
All right, y'all. Here it is. This was $155. I will bring it down to $128. It's a good price. It's a good price. Look at this.
Oh boy.
Look at those pearls. Whoa.
They're big.
These are big pearls.
They're like a jaw breaker. What they call that? What they call that candy?
Jawbreakers.
Here
And this strand.
Rose McGowan.
What is 9 times 4? 36. About 36-inch strand.
Oh boy.
For $128, bringing it from $155 to $128.
That's not a cheap date, but you can get what you pay for.
Yeah, these are 10 millimeter by about 10 millimeter. Beautiful big pearls. A whole strand. Vintage freshwater.
14 millimeter?
About 10.
10?
About 10.
They look bigger.
They look bigger. They're about 10. It's that beautiful color and holographic look that throw them off.
They're so big.
But look at those. Look at those.
Just think about like how many bracelets could you make out of that?
Oh, gobsmackers, Angela says.
That's not that movie that had the murder though.
Kim says, yes, please bring on the findings.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. This is William's favorites tonight. We just sold another 8. I think we just have one of those left now.
We're gonna be matching.
Somebody's matching with Andrew.
Secret Pearl Club.
Secret Pearl Club.
I bet I could have that.
And then I think I have one more strand of pearls. So I'm going to show you these. RR12. There's
Where
a
do we get these? Our secrets one? She got dementia. We can't get the same one.
No. Nope.
Hey, hand one over. Don't be hand 2 over.
2 over. Let me see. How many do I have?
Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I've got 20 after Andrew's taken 2.
Don't worry about it.
And I'm going to do you a good deal on these. They're going to be $29 each.
Just make it 28.
$28 each. And these are these kind of pebbly pearls.
They're a little bit more bronzy than the other peacocks.
Look at the greens.
So these are the ones, like if they let them
like
go
an oil
a
slick.
bit longer. So some of the pearls take 3 years to make the big ones, y'all. And then so if they would have let this go a little bit longer and then faceted them,
you'd end up with like these.
Yeah.
But look at these.
See how the different look between RR10 and that one. They're approximately the same size, but they have a slightly different look because one is faceted and one is not.
And these ones are a little bit kind of like the flat shape. They have a little flat bottom on them.
So what?
But that means to me they sit really nicely as a bracelet.
Oh, I thought you were talking smack about that.
No,
Like,
because they can sit really nicely.
I was like, William, you talking smack about me?
I think we just sold the last 8. Let me make sure we have 1, 2, 3 of them sold. So I'm going to take these away.
You, well, Pearl King. Because I got it.
Andrew's got it.
I'm no dummy.
He's not letting it go.
Nah, for that cheap, you're not going to see that.
Never again.
How are you going to see the time machine?
Time machine. All right. So these are RR12.
People on the time machine don't go and like collect time.
I know, right? These should be, let me make sure these are 16-inch strands. I think they are. They're 15 maybe inch strands, but I also do have a big knot up here. So
it would be like a dragon with a dragon horde.
if you had a time machine.
Correct. I'm like, oh, where are we going next?
And these pearls are smaller. They are about 6 millimeter pearls, maybe 7 millimeter. But they're like these little pebbly pearls, and they're beautiful. So RR12, they're only $28 a strand.
It's like a little dark rainbow.
Yeah, dark rainbow.
It's got greens and blues and purple and kind of brown.
Now, because I was into that today,
yeah, you was.
I'm going to show you some other things.
Oh,
we have some beautiful electroplated onyx.
oh.
We've got 2
strands. Like this. He's like, oh, y'all like this dark rainbow style? Line up.
These were 27. I'll bring them down to 22. RR13 electroplated onyx.
But get ready for the vibe.
Look at that. I love these. I think they're so cool.
You know what? They would call this peacock, but I don't know. Dark rainbow sounds better.
I know. These are 10 millimeter faceted rounds. That is a 16-inch strand of electroplated onyx. 1 strand available.
You know,
I'm sorry, 2 strands available.
I'm kind of just watching what we're on.
He's like, you've got it.
Nah, I'm like, what am I going to get?
What am I going to use? And doesn't want to miss out.
No, not at all.
Okay, these are going to put back in here. I'm going to put 9 away.
I'm going to hide these ones so nobody appropriates.
I'm going to put 10 away as well.
Every once in a while, I see my precious get put up in the sale.
10 going away.
How many were left on that one?
On 10, nobody got any of 10.
I'm missing out.
This is 11. This is the big one. Really good price.
Anybody get any of those?
Nobody got any of 12.
What are we doing?
I don't know. I thought I picked good.
Well, how many are there of that one?
Which one?
The big ones.
This one? Just the one.
Oh, because it's expensive. I get it.
Yep. Nobody bought that. Nobody bought these yet. The little pebbly ones.
Whenever we pay anything over $100, people get a little bit nervous.
It happens. It's all right.
You know, and somewhere else you'd be paying double, but that's not.
This was 24. I'll mark it down to 20 for y'all. We've got 2 of these as well left. This is the electroplated onyx in a smaller size in case you want the set. So electroplated onyx. And this is 7 millimeter approximately on those. They are flashy. I love it. I love that oil slick look. And then I've got 1 more strand of the electroplated onyx to show y'all. And these were 24. I'll bring these down to 20 as well. I've got 3 of these ones. RR15. Jen says the onyx is crazy. It is, right? It's so cool. I don't know how people don't like this. Let's see here. Here you go. These are kind of like a faceted heishi. I don't kind of rondelish, but kind of more like a faceted heishi because they're kind of flat on the top and bottom. And this is an electroplated onyx. And these are, let me see here. Let me move my ruler so I can actually see 8 millimeters. 8 millimeters, RR15. Okay. RR15, $20 a strand. Jen says, in the camera, each bead looks a different color. I know, right? Isn't it wild? There's pink, and there's blue, and there's green, and there's yellow. They're so pretty. So 22, 20, and 20. Two of them, 3 of them available.
Maybe they don't like them.
Guess not.
That's all right. Brighter color.
I'm moving into some stuff now. Let me move out of the dark rainbow. I'm gonna put this one away. RR11.
The beauty.
The beauties, the big and the beautiful. Look at that, the green coming out of those.
It's like bold and the beautiful, but big and the beautiful.
Big and the beautiful. RR11.
I guess they're bold.
Somebody was asking about a strand of those pearls, and do we have any more big pearls? Long strands that are, a little expensive, but people were asking. Somebody asked for those, so I found RR12.
There's so many. You know what it is? Because there's a bunch.
Because there's a bunch, people don't buy them.
Mm-hmm.
It happens all the time. Yep. Every time we have a number that's like above 8. Usually, yep.
You know what? If you put that like 3, they'll all be on.
Yep, they would. They would.
Since it's over 10, and then people like, they'll be there forever.
I'll get them later. Maybe.
Well, you know what? Later, sometimes they'll come.
Sometimes the price goes up too. No, we don't.
Sometimes they go in my house.
They do sometimes go in Andrew.
People like a rabid raccoon.
Kim says we love them, Andrew. It just takes time to refinance our homes. Okay.
The day that your loan goes through. Recommendation.
I know, right?
He's like, my name is Andrew Thornton. I'm a small business owner, and I can vouch for Kim and her design. She is a good quality community member and does a lot for her local library and botanical gardens. If you too are a lover of books and beads and blooms, maybe you will take a chance on this worthy candidate.
There you go. You just wrote your letter for you.
I know.
All right. This was 54, bringing it down to 45.
Oh, nice.
This beautiful carnelian. Look at how bright and how lovely, and the beautiful color and the high grade stones. These are faceted drops of.
I know some people they're like, oh, faceted drops.
Mm-hmm.
But I like them.
Oh, we've sold a 13 and a 14. Thank you so much.
Thank you. They make such a nice bracelet too. I mean, this is not roller derby material.
No.
Anything that's got
these are about 8x6 millimeter drops.
The briolettes, you gotta kind of maybe not get in a fight.
8-inch strand. But look at how beautiful. Only one available. Was 54, bringing it down to flipping those numbers around 45.
I do feel lucky that we're able to offer these kinds of things.
Mm-hmm.
This is stuff that, like, as a child, I could only dream of stuff like this.
You just like stare at stuff like this, usually in like a catalog or like through the glass.
In my imagination.
Yeah, that's true too.
My little plastic pony beads can't compare.
All right. Now, I do have one of Andrew's luxury bead blends.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I really like this one. There's only one left.
That's why I picked it.
It was 12. I'll make it 10.
It was 14.
It was 14. It was 12. Now 10 is this one. And this has some beautiful
it's turquoise and silver color.
Turquoise and silver color with some of these beautiful gray pearls in there. And I think there's some Amazonite in there. There's some faux turquoise. There's probably some real turquoise in there here and there.
It's a goodie.
It's a goodie.
I'm surprised we had that.
Just one left. RR 17 and $10 today if you get it today.
Basically free.
Basically free, especially for what's in that.
There's some good beads in that one.
If you take those beads and string them up, how many strands would you have? Like, don't think it that way.
Don't think for us. Then when you start doing like, oh, maybe we should string it up.
Right? That's not.
If we could have like a village of stringers and we just like brought stuff and then string things up,
we just sold that one. Thank you so much. The turquoise and blue or turquoise and silver one.
Well, that's nice.
We sold that. And I have one more that I love that goes with all the kind of the faceted pearls and the pyrite we had before. You can see the AB finish on these crystals that match the pearls. These have real S word in them. They've got vintage check. Beautiful, beautiful. These are black and silver with an AB here and there thrown in. Look at these. Looks like there's some pearls in there too. Some gray pearls. Beautiful. There are 4 of these available. RR 18. No.
You know what? Why products
Isn't
didn't sell? Thank you. Is because we had a show and it was just like one after
another after. I know.
And I think that was too many.
Too many.
And so when you have ones like that are like a little bit more subdued like that, with like the silvers and grays and stuff, those don't usually compete with like the bright colors.
No.
Like, I don't know why people hate on black beads. I love them.
I know.
But we had a show once of black beads, and that came close to us not selling anything.
Yeah.
And people said they liked it too, them spinels. I was like, well, where were you?
Where were you? Now this.
Oh boy.
I like these because they're giant.
Betty Rubble style.
Betty Rubble style. There are 2 of these. They were 24. I'm bringing them down to 18. I don't know. I know they're big.
14.
Huh?
14.
Andrew's like, didn't even show you. He's bringing down the price. Himalayan river stones. There's one strand that's more kind of gray yellow, we'll call it.
Imagine go hiking up in the mountain times, and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna go make this into a bead.
Isn't that cool? Len says neutrals are always awesome. Can't always be wild colors.
I know, right?
Right.
Hey, what's the name of that movie you were talking about with Henry Cavill? That you to watch. Len.
And then this one is kind of.
Watch that Highlander.
We'll say we'll call this the red purple, and this is the yellow. I don't know how else to describe them, but
just get it. It's like so much material.
Lots of material, beautiful colors. Like, look at this one.
You can live your best one stone life with that.
Himalayan river stone.
Somebody go carve into it.
I know, right?
Print on it, paint on it, do something. So, painted rocks are real popular. Go on.
There are 2 strands available. They were 24. Then I brought them to 18. Then Andrew said, just do it for 14. So 2 of them available. Big old stones. These are
Himalayan river stones.
These are like 36 by 45 millimeters for this one, that purpley one.
For shy people.
No, but they're also very inexpensive.
$14.
$14? No.
go out with a drill bit and that one would cost more than that.
Right? I'm going to put 13 away. I'm going to put 14 away. We sold one of each of those. We still have one of each left. Nobody wants any of the 15. They don't like that faceted kind of Heishi look.
Which one?
This one.
Those are some of the most pretty ones. You
I
get
know.
most of the razzle dazzle on
I
that.
know.
That'd go real good with my mic pendants.
Oh, yeah, it would.
Welcome to the club, y'all.
Yeah, look at
Look
this full yellow one. Look at that, y'all.
Doesn't that look nice?
Yellow pendant available in the online store. Look at that.
Look at
Look at that. Look how good that goes. That palo.
You know, we were in the Lowe's and we were kind of debating on stuff, and then his song came on,
Mm-hmm.
and we knew we had to do it.
Anytime the Goo Goo Dolls play, we know it's Palo coming through.
But bet her song don't come up. Hers is from I Remember What You Want From Me.
What do you want from me?
You're doing it perfectly.
The Guy in Gray, directed by Guy Ritchie. Wait, In the Gray, directed by Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie, though, unfortunately.
Okay.
Bless his heart.
Nobody wants an 18 or a 19.
Jake Gyllenhaal and Henry Cavill being husbands, I'll watch it.
I'll do it.
Sorry, Taylor.
Says I'll sit through it. All right, what should I do next? These I love.
Back her cardigan.
$26.
Her scarf, whatever she got, stole.
Antique trade beads. Love these. These ones in particular. We've had a lot of different ones. These are some of the black and yellow and red.
I just need to absorb them all back in. I feel at this point.
At this point, look at this one. Look at that.
Maybe I'm tired of sharing.
Tired of sharing. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 beads, $26. Already a low price for what these are. Antique trade beads. Look at that one. How cool that is.
Mother Mary.
Are you?
I hope y'all buy some more pearls so that I can watch it.
He's got a rent to own or rent tonight.
Okay.
All right, so that's.
I've been listening to that song on repeat, and I love that lady from Chewing Gums. I almost died because of her.
Laughter.
I snorted wine out of my eyes.
Yes, you did.
If y'all don't watch, I mean, okay, so here's the preface. If you're sensitive, don't watch that show because you may judge me. But if you're less sensitive and you're more open to having fun, then maybe you want to watch this and enjoy and have the laughing time.
I'm going to give you a really excellent deal on these, y'all. From 168 to 118.
Chewing Gums on Netflix, by the way.
These emerald.
Oh boy.
Nuggets.
How many is it?
Was 168, now 118.
All right. It's gonna go full on. What's her name? Shepherd. The one she went moonlighting. What's her name?
These are strung up on a sterling silver lobster claw and extender chain.
Romancing the Stone.
But look at these emeralds. High quality emerald.
Maybe there's two different people.
And just
think about it. I was like, no, Kathleen Turner is not the same as Sharon Shepherd. Or whatever, some Shepherd.
I don't know. You got me.
Sybil Shepherd.
Sybil Shepherd.
You didn't watch that? Sybil?
I didn't watch Sybil, but.
Wow, there you go. There's some more 90s TV.
I know. That is one that I may have caught an episode or two here and there, but RR21 garnets. No, emeralds. Emeralds. Better than garnet. No. emeralds.
Colombian.
Colombian emerald. Look at how beautiful those nuggety goodnesses are.
Look at the color, y'all.
That's a real color. Those are high quality stones from a high quality vendor of ours. Was 168, dropping it down to 118. I've only got one strand left. It is a 16-inch strand. It's actually, I'm sorry, it's an 18-inch strand.
2 extra inch.
18 inches strung up on a sterling silver lobster and extender chain. The size does not count the chain. It's just the stones. One strand available. One of my favorites. You know I love green, and that's some awesome green. Emerald nuggets. Okay. Let me put some of these away.
You getting big in those Himalayan river stones?
Nope. Nope.
Not even one of them?
Nope. Nobody's bought anything since 17.
So what are we doing?
I don't know. They're not
What
liking
time is it?
They're not liking my choices anymore.
Well, do they want to have a mix up?
I don't know.
You want to have a change up?
Change up. Maybe they're just waiting to see everything. Y'all still out there? Everybody's still out there? I haven't heard any conversations much. Other than Len and Jen said Sybil. Sybil. Huh?
I'm a hot man.
Hot man folk? Okay, I'm gonna put these away. They're too big to hang out.
Telling you.
What do
Every cowboy, for some reason, wakes up and he's interested. Something may have to get, like, relaxed.
We're relaxing the laws of the relationship.
No. You may have to videographer that.
Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy.
And so you're pretty safe. Just in case.
You never know. You never say never, right?
I bet like I'm gonna say
It's like I can say never.
happy dumpling style.
You never know what people like.
You
You never know what people like.
know, that's all right.
RR22.
I'll just say there was a sad day when he got replaced with Superman. They picked somebody. I was like, y'all replace him for this? What?
Okay, this is one of my all-time favorite strands. This is Petro Tourmaline. RR22. Beautiful Petro Tourmaline. Was 95, now 80, which is super low.
Simple cut.
Simple cut.
So that you don't waste material.
They are graduated from here to here.
So you may not see this on the camera, but there's a beautiful there's kind of a greenish brown flavor going.
They're about graduated from around 8 to 10 to about 23.
That's the one you go out in the daytime and see.
Yeah, they're really pretty. Oh, there's a little bit of pink there even. They got a little bit of pink tourmaline on that one.
A little extra.
Little extra. But look at the color. Petro tourmaline. One strand available. This strand is 8 inches.
Generally speaking, those are a little bit color shift.
Yeah.
So if you get they have like a Davrite tourmaline, which is like that whiskey brown color. And then you get that little bit of greeny, kind of like mossy green. How about this?
What do you got? Andrew's favorite?
I like them. I don't know if they're the favorite, but they're definitely, I like them.
How much is this?
$20.
$20.
Somebody asked for Cal Sydney that's blowy.
It's true.
I didn't forget you.
RR23, $20. Glowy Chalcedony from Andrew. This is a
In case you're tired of it, nobody bought anything for the last hour and a half. Or hour.
7.5-inch strand. Okay. We just got an email from our friend Maisha, so we're going to take a look at that and see what we can plan out.
Nice.
Beautiful, glowy Chalcedony. Jen says some fabulous stones. Fabulous stones that nobody wants.
All right.
That's all right. We'll keep
I
them.
do want to let my mother marry though. You gotta do a little shimmy and shake in there.
I got to shimmy and shake.
Some glitter somewhere.
Len says, right, Sybil Shepherd. Sybil was Sally Fields. Len also says Henry Cavill has 4 movies coming out. You have plenty to look at.
I'm excited. Let's watch it.
Let's watch it, he says. RR24. I'm going to pull these. Who likes lapis?
And you know what? I don't actually like the movies.
Oh no?
I'm not like, oh my God,
to it.
that one is so good. I mean, I don't know. I like The Witcher. That was alright. Superman was alright, but that's not like he was in this one called The Immortal, where he wear like a diaper. This one he was like all trim.
Oh, we sold 23. They like your choice, Andrew.
Oh, thanks. Somebody likes me.
Somebody likes you. Let me go ahead and put that away. Get it back. Henry was not Henry.
Palula.
Put that away. Mr.
Oh no, she gets so excited to see our neighborhood. Is that normal? Is that like a thing where like the cats fall in love with like the neighbor child? And is all like rolling around in the windowsill for them?
Maybe he's got good vibes for the cats.
I don't know.
Some people have better vibes for cats.
I mean, he is clearly smitten with her.
Yep.
He's over there moaning and hollering after her.
He loves that cat.
I know. Tallulah.
Look at these. And he's okay. He sat in Ida Bell. Went and sat with him for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she gave him some attention. These are beautiful lapis drops, center drilled.
I don't know how I feel about that. All my children leaving me.
They're leaving you. Lost connect. Oh, we lost connection and we're back. Hello, everyone. I don't know where we lost. So this is lapis. Look at this beautiful quality lapis. These
so nice.
I know. These are about 16 millimeters by about 10 at the widest. 3 strands available, $28 a strand. Was 36. Bringing them down to 28.
Here, do this one for 20.
What?
The small one.
$20. Can't beat these $20 prices.
Paper.
RR25.
Still don't buy it. I don't care. I'll put it back up.
Paper beads. This is a huge. Let me see if I can even expand this underneath the camera.
There should be 100 plus the guru.
I don't know how I'll ship this. This is going to take its own box.
All right.
This is a big, big, big strand of paper beads
For $20.
for $20. RR25. Andrew's just giving stuff away tonight.
I told you I want people to like me.
Let's see. Let's do this. I bet that somebody will like this. I hope. RR26. This was 48. I'll bring it down to 36.
Oh, these are nice. Oh boy.
These are Prasiolite.
I know some of y'all like Prasiolite.
RR26.
Bird yourself.
Prasiolite, for those of you like me who like these gorgeous, gorgeous, rough cut.
Hey, where's Anna?
Anna's not here today. I haven't seen Anna at least.
Well, that's her flavor.
Uh-huh. Hopefully she's feeling okay. Crazy price on the lapis, says Jen. I know it's a really good price on that lapis, but nobody's taking it. But look at this Prasiolite, green amethyst.
Nobody picked that paper bead serum for $20.
Nope, not yet. Anyway,
you wrap that around your body.
Boy, the lapis, says Susie.
Maybe we're on a delay.
Annette has just joined us. Annette Atomic. Hello, hello, Annette. Welcome. So here is Prasiolite, green amethyst shards. These beautiful,
look icy.
yes, these icy shard drop like things. I love that. I love this. One strand available. I know. This is about a 14-inch strand. Whoa. And these are, I don't know, are these graduated?
A little bit.
Kind of.
Not as much as some of the other ones.
Not as much as some of the other ones. The smaller ones on here are about 25 millimeters. Well, some of the longest ones on here are 45. So one strand was $48, now 36. RR26. Y'all like my choices? You don't like my choices anymore? What's happening? What's going on? Falling out of love with them?
Go spray your shirt with the water.
You know what's happening. What's happening, y'all?
T-shirt contest.
What t-shirt contest? I don't think anybody wants to see that. He says. All right. I'm not in the same kind of shape I used to be. Putting the emeralds away. $50 off those emeralds. I don't know what that works out to percentage-wise, but that is a steal of a discount.
The one he said, there's just more to love.
That's just more to love. I'm going to put the Petro Tourmaline back. Unsold Petro Tourmaline. Gorgeous strand of that. I love the weird shapes. If you don't know me, so like these and the Petro Tourmaline, simple cut. Love that style. Okay, let's move these down. Big old paper bead.
I'm interested in this Talenti gelato. Chocolate hazelnut crunch gelato.
They sell Talenti at our grocery store.
Okay, I'm ready for it.
It's closed now, but Susan says, I love your choices, William. My budget doesn't. I get it. So you said a bead slinger at the show I used to go to called Prasiolite. Praise the light.
Okay.
Yes. I know, right? I know. All right, let's do these ones. These are a little bit, these are on the pricey side too. Let me see if I can find something here that, oh, this one, oh, these are nice. They're like pink opals. These are exquisite. Pink opal. These were 65. I will do them for, let's do them for 50. That's a low price. I've got,
somebody, I said the young people have to do my advertisements, and then they did it for me.
Susie says, I love the Petro Tourmaline.
See?
Oh, look at that. Look how nice of a job they did.
You're like, thank you for helping Grandpa.
Look at this. Pink opal, high grade pink opal, faceted rondelles, gorgeous strand. These are done on a sterling silver lobster claw and extender chain.
And they spelled my name right.
That's great. 16-inch strand. And these are approximately 4 millimeters to, yeah, let's see, the biggest one on here is about 4 to 6 millimeter graduation on beautiful pink opal. Let me show you another one of these.
Ooh, those are nice.
I know. Show you another one of these. I don't like a lot of pink stones myself, but I love pink. And I love this.
Pony Club.
I know. I love the variation in these strands. Like it gives you all the colors to play around with. RR27. 3 strands available, $50 a strand. Pink opal. Susan says, I love that, Susie. Prasiolite is a favorite gemstone of mine. That's how I'll remember it now.
Praise the light.
Praise the light. Praise the light. All right.
Birdie Delight.
Birdie Delight. Pretty cute, that girl. RR28. This one I have to show you. I'm trying to pick through, trying to give some that are not as, they're not all high priced, but this one. This is a rutilated chlorite.
Oh boy.
And this one was 80. I'm going to bring it down to 65.
That's beautiful.
It is a really stunning, and a lot of people don't see rutilated chlorite.
Because they don't know what it is.
But this is
Type of quartz.
But look how pretty.
It has more inclusions.
Yes, it does. Beautiful inclusions.
And do any of them have the water in them?
I don't think any of these have trapped water. That'd be a lot more expensive if they did. Look at that, though. Like, look at that. Beautiful. Gorgeous rutilated chlorite. It's like a little world swirling around in there. These gorgeous nuggets. And this strand is a 14-inch strand. Was 80, bringing it down to 65 for you all. RR28. Gorgeous beads. Okay, I'm going to put the lapis away. Even at those prices, nobody grabbed any. Super good price on the lapis. $28 a strand. 3 strands a day. And let me check here. I'm like, okay, let me check my spam just to make sure too. Because I haven't checked that today. Okay, we're okay there. All right. Go here. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody's comments over on Facebook land. Take a little breather here. Nope. All good there. May says, now those are truly unique. Sue says, oh wow, 28 is gorgeous.
What's that, Birdie?
They are. They're really, really nice. Okay, I'm going to give Andrew back his paper beads.
Nobody wanted them.
Nobody wanted them. They're going to go back up on his stash. RR26, moving this down.
Well,
27.
enjoy.
Enjoy.
Not opposite.
RR29. Let's see. What do I have here? I picked some of these things. Let's do these. These are These are individual beads. They were $4 each. I'll do them for $2 each. Let me see how many I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 14 of them. 14 of them. Give you all a little.
The green looks really good.
And this, like the pink with the reddish color in some of these, looks really good too. These I think are flower agate. And these are individual beads. And we're selling them individually. And they're beautiful flower agate, smooth rondelles.
Aren't they pretty?
Really pretty. Their patterns are so super nice on them. And they're only $2 each.
Do y'all like the bigger stones or do y'all want smaller stuff? Maybe that's what it is. Everything's too big.
I've been doing some big stones, so 20 millimeters on those.
Oh, they're more spendy. I know some,
Yeah, these are my favorites. Sometimes my favorites. Sometimes my favorites. I've been trying. I've tried to pull some things. They are a little luxurious. They are. I'll admit.
Well, if the one doesn't sell, I'm gonna take it.
Which one?
What on here do you think?
This one.
Well, maybe
this one.
Yeah.
That one. Da, da, da.
I would take it.
Let's see. We've just sold a 24. What was that one? Oh, one of the lapis.
Oh, only one more to go. What?
Lapis?
I'm ready. I could eat some. I'm full.
Yeah. What do you think, Andrew? What should I put up? Here are the things that I pulled. Which one of these should I put up there?
Do the pre-night.
Gonna go out with a bang, y'all.
I love that one. So
was 165.
Holy smokes.
We can drop it down to 130. Even
You want 28.
128.
$2 discount.
128. This is some high-end pre-night.
With some good stuff.
These are graduated faceted tubes.
Somebody buy it so I can watch Mother Mary tonight. I don't know. I may need to take a nap. I'm pretty tired.
Look at these. I think they're hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think
they're beautiful. That's what they are.
I think most of them are hexagon or pentagon.
The holes are not jumbotron on this. So just know that they're, but you can fit beading wire, but they're not great big holes.
But these are stunning faceted tubes.
And they almost look a little blue.
Yeah, it's really strange, right?
And there's no you said pre-night. There's a speck of black.
It's the gemmy. There's a little bit of black on that one, a little bit there.
It's more green. They call it epidote or epidote.
There's there's epidote there. That's green.
Which is green tourmaline, basically. And it looks like somebody cut the lawn and the grass stuck to it.
And these are, the skinniest one here is about 4 millimeters.
I like limeade.
And the thickest one here is about 8.
So refreshing.
So refreshing.
I like limeade.
Me too.
There was a little stand they set up in, where was it? It must have been Brooklyn. And it was so good on hot days. The subway. They also had a lady that would come and she had churros. Not churros.
Churros. Churros.
Yeah, she had that.
I love those in the subway. I waited for the one woman, a very particular one at our stop. She'd have her cart.
They were good.
And they were good.
Like pillowy in the middle, cinnamon crunch on the outside.
And I know you're not supposed to eat in the Subway, but I done ate those on
wow.
the Subway. All right, y'all. That is it for tonight.
We're not going to do extended.
We're not doing extended a stay. We are ready to go home and eat. I'm hungry.
Ready.
I'm ready. So thank you all for hanging out with us. I hope you liked seeing some of my favorites. I hope you enjoyed. I know it seems like the pearls were the most favorite of everybody. That's Andrew signaling the end with his singing bowl, y'all. You didn't know you were getting the singing bowls tonight, did you?
Now let's all close our eyes.
So thank you all so much.
Time. Find the happiest moment. And let's occupy that moment.
There you go. Look, Andrew's going to give you a meditation session too.
That was free, y'all.
Len says the Petro Tourmaline was my fave tonight. Says Night All. Yeah, what was your
Nobody
favorite
picked
tonight?
this.
Nobody picked that.
Well, it's gonna be mine.
Andrew said it's gonna be mine. Susan said good night, everyone. Kim says love the singing bowl. Nice way to end. Good night. Good night, everybody. Have an amazing evening, and we'll see you back here tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Don't forget, see you at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Have a great one, everyone.